Hey everybody, it's your boy Carson. Once again, very lonely. So lonely. But I don't care about that as much this time around because Glasshouse Films be reviewing Bad Times, the El Royale. Whoo! I'm really pumped for this one. I don't know what to expect. But these are the things I do know. Ensemble cast of people that I really dig. Period piece setting. Really cool setting because it's a hotel that's on the border between California and Nevada. Chris Hemsworth as the leader of a cult, perhaps? All right, that's enough to get me sold. And it also, I hope this is true, it also kind of looks like it might be like, takes place in all one night. Ooh, I'm a sucker for those ones. So, yeah, I don't actually know a lot going into this one, apart from what I've just listed. And also, this is Drew Goddard's second film, second directing film. The last film that he directed was Cabin in the Woods, and that one was pretty damn good. And this one, I'm expecting probably won't be as meta. I mean, how could you get as meta as that movie? But it's probably more earnest, more straightforward. But I'm totally down with that. I'm just really excited. I don't know what to expect going into it. I'm ready to have some fun with this one. So we'll see how it is. Be back in a couple hours. Until then, check out this short clip from the trailer.
First time at the El Royale?
You have the option to stay in either California or Nevada.
I always wanted to stay in the honeymoon suite, even though I'm not currently on my honeymoon.
And just like that, I'm back. So, shit. This is gonna be interesting for me because I haven't went back and thought about all the movies I've watched this year. This year has been a great year for movies that are extremely my shit. Like, for instance, Annihilation came out this year. Loved it. It is so my shit. It's got, crazy, like, cerebral ideas of, like, science, but also, like, refracting reality and all that cool shit. And aliens, and Oscar Isaac, and Gina Rodriguez, Tessa Thompson. So many, like, elements that I'm just like, yes, that's my shit. There's also Hereditary, which is funny because Hereditary, it's weird. There are certain movies that I absolutely loved, but it doesn't get me in a very specific way. Like Hereditary, I was interested in because the trailer really got to me, and it's a horror movie that got to me. And so that sets it off, but it's not one of those things that's like, oh, like this weirdly specific thing totally works for me. For instance, any movie that has like a chainsaw duel or flamethrowers in it, that's my shit. Any movie that has like a group of strangers that have to survive the night with each other through that each have different motivations and backgrounds, oh, that's extremely my fucking shit right there. And that's what this movie is. And holy damn, it executed incredibly well. What's funny to me is that this feels very much, sorry, I'll turn this down. It feels very much like early Tarantino in that a lot of it was based on, a lot of it was character, a lot of it is, working with a very limited situation. I mean, you get notes of Reservoir Dogs with this, but more the movie I thought of more was Hateful Eight. However, this movie I feel executes on what the Hateful Eight was doing better than the Hateful Eight did, and so I really enjoyed this. It's difficult to talk about the plot of the film because it's, I mean, beyond there's a group of strangers who all end up at the El Royale and things go wonky. There's not much more I can say about that without giving, important plot points away. So just know, group of strangers, go to the El Royale, really cool kind of hotel, and things go wonky from there. What I can talk about, though, are... So the film is shot very well. I think it makes great use. It makes the El Royale a character. Very, very similar to how last year's Free Fire made a lot of good use of that, I guess, factory that those characters were in Free Fire. Very same with Bad Times at the Royale. Side note, this year has been incredibly good for like hotel-based movies. Hotel Artemis, also extremely my shit. This film, loved it. Loved it. Extremely my stuff. Sorry, also another brief aside. I know that like this has been co-opted as a white power symbol. I'm sorry. That's a recent thing. I've been doing this and this my whole life. So sorry. That's not at all what I mean by this. It's just, it's like just talking with my hands. I've done this my whole life. Sorry, that's not what I mean by it. Anyway, I will try and refrain from that. Anyway, what I can talk about is the performances, of which they're all incredible. I mean, Jeff Bridges puts in some of his best work that I've seen in a very long time. John Hamm, you just keep getting better, dude. Keep on keeping on. The two of the individuals that I actually know nothing about, or I just didn't recognize, were the management staff at the El Royale. It is only staffed by one individual. He does a really good job being that character. Like, we've seen this character before, but he nails it. He takes what's on the page and really works with it. And then the young lady who is a singer, holy crap, I think she is fantastic. Loved her character too. The one, I was also delightfully surprised by Dakota Johnson, because I've only ever seen her in the 50 Shades movies. And this one I'm like, oh, she can act. Oh, that's cool. Keep doing that. I like that. But she was also used in a very limited capacity in the film. I don't feel like that gives away too much. But I think she is used incredibly well. Now, the real standout for me Chris Hemsworth did a really amazing job. I can't tell what he was doing with his voice. I don't know if he was trying to be someone with that voice, but I have another theory, but it goes way too far into the actual movie of that. But either way, it worked for me. And there was something I noticed with the trailers, and I really noticed it when actually watching the film, is his physicality. He has this fluidity to his motions, to his movement, the way that he walks around, that's just, I don't know, it's one of those kind of intangible things, right up there with the way like Boyd Holbrook, his affectations in Logan, or even this year with Thanos and the way that he walks with purpose at all times. Just amazing job that Hemsworth did with this character. And also the music, fantastic. I love the use of the music in this film. It's shot incredibly well. The editing, this film lives and dies on its editing, and it flourishes. But yeah, it is. So it's extremely my shit. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. And if I have time this weekend, I'm gonna come back and watch it again, just because I loved it. I loved it. It was really good. I feel cinematically full. Like, there are things that certain characters say, there are character motivations that you learn about, things like that you're like, oh, I would love to know more, but the movie doesn't make you feel cheap. The movie doesn't cheapen that experience you get from it. And so I feel that it was just good. I feel full after having watched it, and it was fantastic. So if if this kind of stuff, if what I've said, it sounds like your kind of movie, it is. Go watch it. Don't watch any trailers. Just go in and really just enjoy it. So next week, ooh, hot damn. So I think I might have said this was this week, but I was wrong in my numbers. Next week and the week after. Next week, Halloween. Yeah, really pumped for that one. And the week after, someone saw that it was my birthday and they're like, hey, let's do something really nice for him. And they moved Suspiria up 1 week. Comes out of a birthday. I'm excited. So Halloween and then Suspiria, I'm pumped for both. So until then, please like this video. If you've seen the movie, comment below. I want to know what you thought of it too. YouTube.com/GlassFilmsHouse, Facebook.com/GlassHouseFilms, and I am most active and talk about a lot more movie stuff on Twitter @GlassHouseFilms. So until next week for Halloween, I've been Carson, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.